Welcome to another edition of Carnivore Bites. I'm your host, Jeff Sherman, along with Dr. Eric Lopkin. And Dr. Lopkin, not the busiest news week or news couple of days.
Things certainly slowed down. I mean, we still have what's going on with the coronavirus, but now that they've got...
Let's talk about that for a second. What is your viewpoint of
that? They've got different numbers now. WHO is on site, so they're starting to get more data. It's going to affect the economy, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a long-term problem. It's going to affect this quarter, and then once they get it under control, everything will be fine.
All right, that sounds good. That's good. And how about, I guess the last news item is really Bernie versus Bloomberg, socialist versus billionaire, multi-billionaire.
Yeah, Bernie has gone after, he's completely ignoring Pete Buttigieg and focusing his attacks on Bloomberg. Most of the Democratic candidates now are targeting Bloomberg because they feel he's just buying the election. And as more and more videos come out of comments that Bloomberg has made, he's going to have more and more trouble defending them.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that some of them are, let's just say if it was a Republican or especially Donald Trump, that would be like, game over. I guess the real quintessential question is, what are the Democrats' playbook? It looks increasingly like having a socialist nominee could actually happen. What do you think about that, Lopkin?
Well, it's starting to look like either Bloomberg or Sanders is going to be the nominee. I think it's still too early to flip the coin between them, unless Klobuchar or Buttigieg really steps up. I think Biden and Warren are all but out of it.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Biden's finished. Yes, I agree. Both of those are finished. I would agree.
Yeah, yep. The markets are actually betting on a Sanders candidacy, and they're not at all worried because Sanders has painted himself into a corner, especially if the two frontrunners end up being him and Bloomberg. Because if Bloomberg wins the primary, the Sanders supporters will not back him. They will stay home in the general, giving the election to Trump. If Sanders wins, there's a whole chunk of the Democratic Party, including a lot of its biggest donors, who have already said they will not back Sanders. And again, it gives the election to Trump.
I think it's very interesting, Dr. Lopkin. I think we're going to have to really see how this plays out, and kind of, especially today or tonight, it'll be the debates, and we'll have more information as things progress.
Yeah, we've got the debates coming up tonight. The caucuses start are on Saturday, so we'll see what happens in Nevada. And we'll see I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bloomberg actually isn't on any of the tickets until Super Tuesday.
No, he's not, but he's just going to be on the debate. So,
yep.
Dr. Lopkin, we're going to have to see how it goes.
Absolutely.
Until next week, my friend.
See you then.
You've been listening to Carnivore Bites, part of the Exvadio podcast network. You can catch us every week on carnivoreradio.com, exvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcast Store, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and wherever you find podcasts.